Yeah, yeah. Right here.
My baby.
Yeah, yeah. Right here.
My baby.
Yeah.
Daniel and I met through the band. I was in the auxiliary, which is another word for drill team, and Daniel was in the saxophone section.
Yeah, tenor saxophone is what I played.
He would be playing his instrument and I'd be dancing to his beat. So it was like that drum line though.
Yeah, like okay, saxophones, we sat in the front, and then the dancers were right in front of them. So it's like I see her dancing every day, every day in front of me, and I'm just like, I remember sometimes I wouldn't even play. I would just be going through the motions, looking at her dancing.
Now let me tell you, we knew of each other because we were in the same circle, but I didn't really know that much about Daniel. He barely talked to me.
That's true.
He was extremely shy.
Stupid shy.
Like crazy shy. And I was just getting over a breakup, and all of a sudden, here's Daniel saying, "How are you? How you feeling? Are you okay?" I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm like, we're just like, okay. I didn't even know how to spell his name.
Sure
right?
did.
I spelled it with
two N's and a Y.
and a Y. We didn't have any classes together other than just our band experience. Like, I didn't really know that much about him. He would just ask me how I was doing. He wrote me a letter. I was so like surprised, and I was pleasantly surprised. I'm like, oh, he wrote me a letter. That's kind of cool. And he would tell me, oh, you know, if I could, I'd take you on a vacation so you wouldn't have to think about this right now and you could just relax. And I was like, that would be dope. Like, you know, that would be so cool. This is exactly what I need.
Well, fellas, I know you're thinking right now, oh, this dude corny enough fool. I know. It was corny, it was cheesy, it was all that. But I had to do what I had to do to get the girl. You hear me?
He is corny and cheesy. That's what he's really trying to tell you, okay? And it's funny because I always had to initiate things for Daniel. Like, I knew he liked me, but he wouldn't even say that he liked me. One day, I just flat out had to ask him.
We're sitting there and it's kind of quiet. I'm talking to or my cousins or friends, whoever was there. And all of a sudden, Janae just turns around and says, Daniel. And at that point, I'm like, oh. She's talking to me. Like, Danielle, the serious look that she can ever have.
What's that?
She looked at me, yeah.
Oh.
She looked at me and she said, do you like me? I said, yeah.
No, he didn't say yeah.
I didn't say yeah?
No, you just nodded your head.
Oh.
Daniel was so, when I tell you how he was shy. Like, I think maybe he was in shock.
Oh,
and when I think back to it, maybe I was putting you on the spot a little bit. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, and everybody was around.
Everybody was around. I wasn't thinking. I just wanted to know. Like, I just need to know.
And I guess I nodded. Like,
he was like, no, he was like, making the face just like that. You're like.
So then after that, she says, okay, well, I just need a little time.
So mature. I'm
Something
16
like
years old.
Yeah.
Okay, remember this.
And I'm like, what I do next? Keep nodding or what?
Okay.
And then she just turned back around in her pew, and then I was thinking to myself, oh, she sees me, you know what I'm saying? she sees me. I'm out here, baby.
We made it official and decided to be girlfriend and boyfriend the very last day of school.
Yeah, not in your parents' eyes.
Oh no, he hadn't met my parents yet. It's kind of funny when we think about it now, because our parents love each other. Like, my parents love Daniel. My dad always raves about how respectful he is, how he never felt disrespected by him, and that he's a good person, he's a good man, and my mom loves him, and his parents love me. Now, I say now, because there was a point where both of our parents at different times were on this kind of mission to break us up.
Sure was.
And we were young, 16, 17 years old, and we were serious. They really wanted to break us up. They were like, you're too serious. I guess it was kind of scary for them.
Absolutely. So on my side, my mom was, I remember Renee, when we first started, like we said, started making it official for ourselves. she gave me a picture of her, and it was just a nice innocent picture, and you know, she was pretty. And so I'm excited. Like, I got this picture of her, and so first thing I do, I go home. I'm showing my mom, look, this is my girl, whatever. Da, da, da.
So cute.
Yeah, and she says, first thing my mom said was, she looks mischievous, and I'm like, what do you mean mischievous? As a kid, you know, when you're excited about something, you want your parents to be excited with you, you know, and it kind of brought me down a little bit. And then I remember showing that same picture to my dad, and this is the one that kind of, it really just kind of like, okay, my dad is just really, he's really just nuts right now. But I
don't know, I was a little rough. I was a little awkward. I'll show the picture.
I mean, even if, look, it doesn't matter if I brought home a picture of a gremlin. Okay, it doesn't matter. you don't say what my pops just said to me. Okay, he says, same picture. He says,
wait, before you tell him, didn't know anything about me as a person.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you how dime piecing I was in high school. And I'm not talking about looks, okay? I'm talking about all the stuff that actually matters.
That's real talk.
I was freaking in student council on the National Honor Society. I did the debate club. I was in choir at one point, was in musicals. I was the co-captain of our dance team. I was only number two to my sister, okay? And we had the same GPA. I was slaying in high school. That's all I'm saying.
So
and your dad says.
So Pop says, I showed him the picture. Give him the picture just like that. Hey, Pop, check the picture out. It's my girl. You could do better. Pop, what?
Pops, you hurt me.
I could do better. Oh, Pop. And I think, you know, he was just thinking, like, he seen this, in his eyes, I guess, he seen this average kid.
I was definitely average. Like, my parents were, I look cute today, but my parents weren't on that, you get to wear makeup to school, you get to do that, you get to, you know, be super girly. Like, I never went to a beauty shop up until I think I went to prom, or one time before prom. I had never even been to a beauty shop. Yeah. So I'm out here roughing it, okay, just trying to figure it out.
With clothes too big.
Clothes too big. Clothes was fit for boys because my dad was shopping the boys section because he didn't like the way the girls' clothes fit. Like, I was doing the best that I could, okay, to survive.
What you had. Yeah.
I really was. Yeah. And we was in the hood, okay. Yeah. We grew up in Wyandotte County, so everybody was looking a little rough. So of all the rough that was going on, I was doing decent.
Yeah, for sure.
I was okay.
Yeah, for sure. The only real support that I got from my my cousins, male cousins, because they could like use that as an advantage. Like, I had a car, so if they needed to go somewhere, they would throw, oh, well, you know, what if Janae was at the grocery store and and I'm like, okay, let's go. You right, let's go.
Daniel had some really big hoops to jump through too. So we started dating the last day of school, but Daniel did not even come into my house, and we didn't even have our first kiss until 3 months later on Labor Day.
Yeah.
So school was back in session and everything.
Yeah. So that whole summer I did not go into. Every time I came over her house, we met on the porch.
He had to literally sit on the porch swing the whole time.
We stayed on the porch, and we did that for 3 months.
And he would be there for hours, and sometimes he would leave to go get like some food, and then come back just to sit with me. Yeah. He was so sweet, babe. Yeah. And he just really liked me, and I really liked him. And he was so willing to even if it was kind of raining, we would have a little umbrella that would be sitting under.
Yeah, we would.
And so he really liked me.
I did. Yeah. So
I would say that was the beginning of the building of our strength of our relationship. We've been through a lot.
Yeah, we've been through quite a bit.
It's true that we've only dated each other since we were 16 years old, and so a lot of people are like, oh, you haven't been through that much because you haven't been in the dating world. But life happens, whether you're dating one person or 100 people.
Yeah. After that 3 months, and I was able to go inside her house. Her dad hits me with, so, you know, I got cameras in here. I got cameras everywhere.
Can't have no cameras.
So he
Dad
walked.
didn't even own the camera.
So after that, he walks off.
He didn't even have a camera
He
phone.
walks off and goes back into the room to watch TV or whatever. And I'm just looking around the house like, where these cameras at?
My parents was crazy. They were. And we were just talking. I don't know what we were talking about.
Yeah, I don't know.
And Daniel keeps looking at me with this little look in his eye. And I kind of see him looking at my mouth. And I was like, do you want to kiss me? And he was just like, yeah. And I was like, kiss me. And he was like kind of, his mouth kind of like, and like, what? And then we had our very first kiss.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, but being with all that said, I feel like it was just like it was building our relationship. It was building our foundation.
Fast forward 2 years, and we're going to college. We started off at Jackson State University, Wood, and hey baby, Angel, sit. Hi baby.
That's right. The family's awake, guys.
The family's awake. We went to college, went to Jackson State, but he spent his whole first year goofing off and just playing music on his horn. Like, that's literally it. And one day I even caught that fool skipping class.
Sure did.
I had walked him to class, y'all. Like, I walked with him because like, don't you have class? He was like, oh yeah. So I'm walking him to class and I'm like, hey, okay, babe, have a good time, blah, blah, blah. Y'all, I get back to the dorm. Why he almost beat me back to the dorm?
How does that happen?
I'm like, what are you doing? What
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
I had already decided in my mind that I wasn't going to class that day.
Any
Just
day.
wasn't going. So I went the back way.
Daniel decided not to be a college student. I think he was overwhelmed by the freedom. I think I don't know what else was going on. I think he just couldn't handle it that first year. Like, I think he was just like, I'm on my own, and if I don't want to, I don't have to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that was the majority of what it was. I spent really my first year just partying and playing video games and all the stuff that, you know.
Kids do.
Yeah. And
I played some snow games.
You did?
yeah, baby girl played some snow games.
And so he flunked out his first year.
Yeah.
Ended up having to go back home to community college. But I was proud of him because he did continue to go to school on his own. We were supposed to go to K-State. That was the number one college on our list, Kansas State, that we wanted to go to. But my parents had it in their idea that state schools weren't good schools at the time. I don't know why. That's false, by the way. And I ended up at Jackson because I got a full ride scholarship. Daniel ended up at Jackson because it was a historically black college, and he's like, they have one of the best bands ever, so heck yeah, I'm going too. So he ends up having to come home. I'm at Jackson for another year. And then by the time I come back, because I transferred to K-State after my second year at Jackson, because it's where I always wanted to be, Daniel had to do another year at community college. So after 2 years at community college, he finally transferred to K-State, and we were together. But that 2 year long distance period was really tough.
No joke, y'all.
It was probably I think it was probably the second or third biggest trial of our relationship
For sure.
that we had for various reasons.
Yeah.
He finally ends up at K-State, and we're together, and we, ooh. So once we graduated from college, then we got married. We've been together for literally over half our lives. We've spent majority of our lives together.
Yeah. It is crazy if you think about it. We're 33 years old now.
I'm 32.
She's 32.
I'm 3.
And you're 3.
It blows my mind that we literally know more about each other than anybody we know knows about us.
It's true. And we've really got to grow and mature together and learn together. And he's my best friend.
I eat jelly too.
Okay, honey.
We really are. We just know about each other. We have fun with each other. It's natural to have fun.
We
It's
do.
like I don't have to go and do something that I like to do. By myself, because she likes the same things I like. I like the same things that she likes.
Or if I don't like it, I'll just go because it makes him happy. Like,
Right.
or I'll just let him go by himself.
Get
Like,
the support.
there's
you know,
so
yeah.
much trust in our relationship. I've never had a moment where Daniel said, I think I'm gonna go here, and I was like, oh no. Like, the trust is there. And it's funny because when people first meet us, they don't even know that we're married. Sometimes they're like, are you guys brother and sister? Or how long have you guys been friends? I'm like, oh, that's my husband. And they're like, what?
Yeah.
The friendship is so important, and I just feel really blessed to have you in my life. And you brought this little one in my life too. So I guess more stories. We hope you liked this video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. Yep, and subscribe below. Hit the red button below to subscribe for more videos coming soon. You'll learn more about our love story.
And what a mouth reels.
And you'll learn more about Robbie Rue and just what's going on in the life of the Alexanders.
That's right.
So we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys. See you.
Bye.